What's the IRL version of a MissClick? When you think there is an extra step on the stairs, and you step down, but then you make a really loud thump. Or the opposite, you think you're on the last one, but there's one more. Locking eyes with someone offering some product or service in public spaces. That feels like clicking on an unwanted ad. Calling out to a stranger you've mistaken for someone you know. My sister and I were meeting a couple of friends at a restaurant. When we got there we saw them talking on the other side of the parking lot. My sister yelled, "Hey, idiots, idiots, get over here." It was not them. She was mortified. When I was in college I was on my way to class one day and I spot a friend of mine ahead of me. She had headphones on, so I thought it would be funny to run up behind her and give her a little scare. So I catch up to her, put my hands on her shoulders and scream boo. It wasn't her. She got so spooked she dropped her coffee on the floor and I felt terrible. Biting your own tongue really hard. I've been chewing food for 17 years now. I don't know how I still manage to mess it up. You ever go into the wrong class in school? Yep. And loudly said sorry I'm late and walked to my seat. There was someone in my seat. I look around and see that actually I've gone to the wrong lesson. And it's my sister's class in the room at the time. What an odd intro to a porno. Saying bye love you to your boss. Give them a wink on the way out. Calling someone by the wrong name. Calling your teacher mom. I once called my mother babe on the phone. Misjudging distance. When you reach out to grab something, but it is either closer or farther than you thought. Same with how heavy something is. Taking the wrong exit on the highway. This is the best, because like a misclick, it often takes you super far out of your way and is hard to get to where you originally intended. Or sometimes it's all good and you can just hop back on the freeway / press the back button. When two people are walking towards each other and, in a mutual attempt to avoid walking into one another, both sidestepping in the same direction. Did this on purpose when I was a child. I enjoyed the awkwardness. My parents told me years later that they thought that there was something wrong with me. Waiter, enjoy your food. Me, thanks, you too. At the grocery store I expected the cashier to ask if I wanted a receipt. Cashier, have a nice day. Me, no thanks. Waving back to someone waving at you, only to realize they weren't waving to you but someone behind you. Then to avoid further awkwardness you keep waving, hail a cab, go to the airport, buy a one-way ticket to Iceland, and live the rest of your life as a hermit. I said thank you once to the automated voice at the self-checkout at my local grocery store. Whole line of people heard me and started laughing. I don't shop there anymore. Sleeping with the wrong twin. My mom's a twin and I went to have sex with my aunt. Alabama 100. High-fiving someone who is going in for a fist bump. The only way to save yourself from this situation is to lightly wrap your palm and fingers around their fist and proclaim, cabbage. Awkwardness avoided.